So I've been using the Fifine Tank 3, Fifine K69D, and a couple of other Fifine microphones on the channel for a while. And a couple of weeks back, Fifine reached out and asked if I would check out their Fifine Tank 1 microphone. And I was like, yes, I would love to. And the reason is simple. I have recently moved away from using USB microphones. I still love my USB microphones, yes, but they are not the main center stage microphones anymore. And the reason is simple. I want to be able to control my audio sort of analogically with an audio interface, which is great. And that is something that works well for me now in my workflow. I'm able to actually do my EQ and my tuning before I go into post production, so it reduces my work when I get there. So the Tank 1 is sort of like the Tank 3 minus the USB, but with premium features. And I'm going to tell you why I think that. Now, on the box, it says it has a lot of features. It's got the cardioid polar pattern, low cut filter, metal construction, mid boost switch, anti-electromagnetic noise, XLR connection port, intelligent noise reduction, vocal clarity enhancement, and all those CD others. You can open up the box and see what comes. In the box, pretty much you get the microphone itself and the user instruction manual and a mount adapter. That's all you get. No XLR cables, no mounts, no other thing. Just the microphone, the mount adapter, just a little 3/8 to 6/8, and then you get the microphone itself and the user manual. That is all you get on the box. And it comes in at about $129 at the time of recording this video. And I think for that price, they could have put in a sort of a mini stand like the Mono PD100 does, really. I'm starting to split out my opinions here. They could have done that so that it sort of has that feel. But I think that their thinking behind that is, and I might be wrong about this, their thinking behind that is, so you're buying a microphone like this, it means you know what you're doing. It means you probably are planning to have a pro setup, so we don't want to limit you. You want to bring your own XLR cable, which you trust, bring your own microphone arm or stand, which you also trust, and put in your setup as you wish. Because to be honest, it's pricier than the Rode Pod mic, currently at about $99. It's even pricier than the Tank 3, which is an hybrid XLR/USB microphone. And it sort of makes sense to come at that price, but I think for that price, a weighted metal build stand could just have been an addition. That is my first gripe about this microphone. And trust me, if I find they send this to me, yes, but they have no opinion into what I say about my review of this. They're just saying, hey, check this out, share with your audiences, and let them know what you think about this. But I think you should still get this microphone, even with all that gripe I have about it. And the reason is this. It sounds great out of the box. You don't need to do anything else with your audio. All the audio you've been hearing from this video has been recorded with the Fifine Tank1. And I'm even using a third-party audio interface for this one right here to show you that it actually works. So I've been using my Nestream MIX40U for this one right here. I have not done any EQ, no filtering, no gain, no denoising, nothing whatsoever. The only thing I've done is where this microphone shines. And I'm going to show you. Pardon me if this will not make a sound. So this right here at the back of this, the low cut filter and the mid boost switch. That is all I've turned on this microphone. And the fact that it is on board means that you can get rich quality audio. And from listening back to this in my last couple of tests I've done with this one, I think it sounds great because I can be up close and personal with this microphone without actually having pops and sibilances and things just getting out of the way. And I'm watching the audio levels here on my Windows laptop here, and it sounds great. It's not looking like it's gonna peak. I just upped the gain on this one set to about 60-ish%. That is all I've done. And this is what it sounds like. So for the specs of the Fifine Tank1, the polar pattern is cardioid. It has a 3-pin XLR, 50 to 15 kilohertz frequency response. With low cut on, you have 150 to 15 kilohertz. frequency response. With the mid boost on, you get about 1300 kilowatts plus 1 dB. You get about 3 kilowatts plus 1 dB, 6 kilowatts plus 1 dB, and it weighs about 1.5 kilograms. To put that into perspective, all right, to put this into perspective, this is my Samsung G-Track Pro. This is about 1.7 kilograms, if I'm right, and I bought this about 5 years ago. Look at that. Just look at that. Lifting this out of the box, it does not feel cheap at all because it has an all metal body construction. The only plasticky bits on this microphone right here are this. That is the only plasticky bits. And I can try a wobble. You can probably hear this because I can hear it from the audio interface. I don't know if it gets into the recording later on. I will check that out, and of course you can judge for yourself. But just having to do a art review on this microphone right here, I think for the price it comes in at, for the features you get out of it, comparing this, if I had a Shure SM7B, I would sure have loved to compare it, but I don't want to buy a Shure SM7B because that's a hefty amount of money. I could use that money for some other goods in my life. So now this is studio quality that I'm hearing in my ears. This is podcast quality. This is teaching quality. This is YouTube quality. This is all the quality you need to get in a microphone. About $129. I'm pretty sure at some point in time there will be discounts on this microphone, so watch out for that sale. But I will drop the link in the video description and pin comment. If you want to check it out right now and actually buy it, if you love what you're hearing right now, you should go get it because it sounds so damn great. I just love the richness I'm hearing in my ears. I don't know about you, but I know when I get into post-production for the other videos, of course, where I have to tune my audio and all that, I don't have to do any other thing. Just record the audio straight up, slam it in, sync my audio, and I will be good. That is it. This will be, for what I'm hearing right now, I think this will be the main microphone on the channel going forward. Well, except there's something better that comes up. But for the short while now, for the foreseeable future, after recording this video, I think this is going to remain on the desk. And I think it looks great also for the kind of things I do. So if I'm having sort of a art conversation kind of thing on the channel, you see, I can have an art talk with you. You know, this is a clarity capsule. You need more clarity in your life. That is what you should be thinking. Life is great. Life is awesome. But then, you might get lost. You might miss your way. But once you find your way back, you would realize that you are not far off from the destination. You know, that's how it will sound like on a podcast, really. And if I'm doing a tutorial video and I'm doing, you need to do XYZ, you go to Terraform and do that. That is how I would sound. I would look away, do stuff. That is how I would sound. And I think it's great for that also, because it just works. This setup works. And it sounds so damn great that I don't have to do any tuning. And I don't want to say so much about it and waste your time and just ramble about how I love this microphone so much, how it's great. You've been hearing the sound all for yourself. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I think so far, for all the microphones I have reviewed on this channel so far, and that includes my Samsung G-Track Pro, which I bought with my own money, all other microphones, not bought with my own money, most other microphones, I think at this time, for an XLR microphone, this is the microphone you should get. And I'm not joking, I'm not kidding. This is the microphone you should get. Let me know what you think. I'll see you again in another video. Bye-bye.